Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Hanmesh. You are watching The Sage Ayurveda, where we learn about the topics related to only Ayurveda. In the previous concept, we completed our first lesson successfully, that is Pariksha. Now we are going to start the next concept, that is Aptopadesha Pramana. Okay, the content are Lakshanas of the Apta and the Aptopadesha and its classification. Second point, characteristics and the types of Shabda. Third point, yes, it is Shabdarutti, Shaktigraha Hetu, Vakya Swarupa or Vakyartha Jnana Hetu, importance or practical application of Aptopadesha Pramana. Why are you taking so much tension while I am here? Let's learn together. Okay, let's start with Lakshana of Aptopadesha Pramana and the Apta. Generally, in the picture we can see that the sage is teaching to his disciples, so the sage can be considered as an Apta. Whatever the teachings is called as the Aptopadesha. Okay, according to the Acharya Charaka, Tatra Aptopadesho Nama Aptavachanam. Once again, Tatra Aptopadesho Nama Aptavachanam. Okay, the Aptopadesha means Aptavachanam, nothing but the instructions which is given by the trustworthy person. The knowledge will be free from the doubts. It is not based on the memory, without any affliction. Since such person who is having all these qualities, the saying of the such considered as an pramana, and the words of the fool or the bad person, then it is not considered as an pramana. Here, Yathartha Vakta Vachanam is called as an Aptopadesha. In this concept, or while we are learning about the Lakshana of the Aptopadesha Pramana, we need to consider the two shlokas, that is Tatra Aptopadesho Nama Aptavachanam, Yathartha Vakta Vachanam. These two are important. Mainly you need to understand that the Aptopadesha means the words or the instructions which are given by the trustworthy person, or the source is also can be considered as an Aptopadesha Pramana. Okay, here the knowledge is free from doubts. The next concept is nothing but an Lakshanas of Apta. The very much important famous shloka, that is Rajastamobhyam Nirmuktam Tapognanan Balenvaye Esham Trikalam Amalam Gnanam Avayata Sada Aptashista Vibudaste Tesham Vakya Asamshayam Vakshayantri Te Kasmayadaste Nirajastamaha. It is mentioned in the Charaka Sutrasthana 11th chapter. Remember like that. You need to bahad this shloka at mandatory. Okay, what is does that shloka meaning tells? Here, Acharya Charaka will explain that those enlightened and the pure persons who are Rajastamobhya Nirmuktam, completely free from Rajas and Tamas. Here, Rajas and Tamas are considered as the Manasika doshas. In order to become an Apta, the person should be devoid of Rajas and Tamas. Tapognanan Balenvaye. Here, the person should having the strength of the penance and knowledge, who always possesses the Trikala Gnana. Either it may be past, present, future. The person should have all the knowledge. Then only he considered as an Apta. Okay. They are also known as the disciplined or enlightened person. Their words are true without any doubt. Okay. Next shloka is Aptastu Yathartha Vakta. Here, trustworthy person always speaks truth. Apta Vakya is also called as Shabda. Okay, let's move for the next concept, that is classification of Aptopadesha. Okay, the two classification, that is Laukika Aptopadesha and Alaukika Aptopadesha. In Laukika Aptopadesha, the words spoken by the Laukika Purusha is called as Laukika Aptopadesha. Here, it is clearly mentioning about the person who teaches us. He is called as the Laukika Purusha. Laukika Aptopadesha, the words which is clearly mentioned in the Veda or the Smriti, then it is called as an Alaukika Aptopadesha. In this video, we learned about the Lakshanas of Aptopadesha Pramana and the Apta and its classification. The classification is just two types, that is Laukika Aptopadesha and Alaukika Aptopadesha. All my notes will be available on the Instagram ID, that is Sage Ayurveda. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.